Hi guys, Crafty Catsy. I'm gonna try to do this video for oops, sorry, I'm just getting this adjusted here. For Shayano, I think that's how you say it, Shayano. I think her name is Tara. She asked me to send her the other video that I'd already done, but I can't. I'm having trouble with my email, so I can't send videos by email. So hopefully doing another one, you'll be able to view this one. I guess she was having trouble viewing the other one. So I won't go through the whole ornament, but I will just show you the basics. And when in the message to you, I was talking about having a lot of this ribbon, and it's the 1/8 inch, I think it's called. It's really skinny ribbon, and you need about 60 inches of that per ornament. I know it seems like a lot, but you need the extra when you're done for tying knots and doing this here at the top, the loop, and for adding your jingle bells or balls or whatever you want to call them when you're done. So you need that ribbon. It's really easy to do this, but like I said, I will just show you the basics. When you get your 60 inches of ribbon, fold it in half and make a loop at the top, and I just, I go around and I just, tie a knot. Now, I don't have 60 inches here. I'm just using a shorter piece to show you how to do it. So then I just go like that. I pull that tight so I have a nice loop so I can hang it on the tree or wherever when I'm done. So then you've got it in half. So you take one side and start with your first bead, which will be your white one. The first one is white because that's like the little white ball of Santa's hat. And just thread it on the one side of the ribbon, the one on your right. If you stick to one side when you start every time, it makes it easier on you. So, no matter how many beads you're putting on, whether it's 1 bead or 5 beads, you just put them, like, right now it's just 1 bead, so it's pretty simple, but even if it's like 5 beads, you would just put them all on. Just thread them all on together, not separately. Like if my next row is 2, so I would thread them both on at the same time together. Like you don't weave them separately or anything. And when you get your row on, which this is my first row, even though it's only 1 bead, it's called the first row. So I have it on my first ribbon. Then you just take the ribbon on the left and you bring it and hold it over top like that and put it through the bead from the opposite direction. Let me just get this in there. This is kind of hard to do on camera, of course. So you're just threading it from the opposite direction. So you should have the bead threaded from both directions now. Then all you do is pull the end of each ribbon, and that will bring it to the very top. So your first bead, you'll have to adjust it a little bit because you want the knot and the loop in that to sit on the very top of the bead. So you'd kind of push it over a little bit, and it won't fall off. So I'll do one more row because my back is killing me, and this is really hard for me to do when my back's hurting. So the next row would be 2 red ones. You always increase a row or decrease a row 1 at a time. Like if my first row was 1 bead, then my next row was 2 beads. You can't jump from like 1 to 3 sort of thing. It's always either increasing by 1 or decreasing by 1. So my next row is 2 beads, and they will be red beads. And again, I start with the ribbon on my right. And I just, there's one bead, put the other one as well, get them both on there. So you see I have two beads. Then grab your ribbon on the from the left now, because you've got the one on your right in this hand where you just put the beads on, right? So then you grab the ribbon from your left and you thread it from the opposite direction, so this ribbon faces that way, because this one's facing that way. So you bring your ribbon, first day with my new tongue again. You bring the ribbon on your left in the top and thread it through those two beads. Let's see if I can do this. This is really hard on camera. I do these things up in about 10 minutes, if that, when I'm not on camera. So you've got both your ribbons threaded through the beads. Then you just pull them until it comes to the top. And it's centered, the top bead should be centered. Like that. And then you just keep going. And obviously your next row will be 3, because that one was 2. And you just keep going until it looks like this one. You have one white bead at the top, 2 red, then 3 red, then 4 red, then 5 red, then 6 white, then 2 white, 1 black, 1 white, 1 black, 2 white, then 3 white, red 1, then 3 more white, next row 6 white, next row 5 white, next row 4 white, next row 3 white, and last row 2 white. Tie a good double knot, then tie your jingle bells on, and that's it. You thread everything exactly the same way. You start with the right side ribbon and bring your left ribbon over and thread it through the beads after you've threaded them on the right bead, on the right ribbon. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Bye-bye.